Hi, I'm Sean Callagy. As an out-of-network surgeon, whether a neurosurgeon, orthopedic surgeon, plastic surgeon, other interoperative monitoring company, you've dedicated your life, your mission to the health, the well-being of others. But how about you? How's your well-being? Are you truly achieving the growth, the freedom, the impact you desire from your practice? Or maybe are there some external forces, including insurance companies, but others, that are interfering with this? In Medscape's lifestyle report, the average orthopedic surgeon earns $482,000 per year, but has 30 minutes of personal time per day due to patient commitments and serving others. Many high-performing medical professionals report struggling to scale, having a concept of exiting as competition rises, the complexities of the new No Surprises Act, and for everyone, which way do I go? How do I recruit teammates? How do I scale, grow, private equity or not? All of these things, are social media videos or not? All of these things are present. Are they present for you? I've had the blessing and privilege of working with hundreds and hundreds of medical entities, hospitals, surgical centers, interoperative monitoring companies, private surgical practices, all sorts of physicians, chiropractors, holistic healthcare providers, you name it, we work with it. And overall, it's thousands and thousands of medical and healthcare professionals. And for all these folks, we've recovered approaching $1 billion with a B, north of $750 million right now, dollars from insurance companies. But more importantly, I think, or at least equally importantly, we've helped people transform their life, understanding the concepts of entrepreneurship, impact, integrity, marketing, leading, managing, recruitment, exiting medical practices, all of these things. And personally, as an attorney with a 100+ person law firm, I've had the blessing and privilege of scaling and growing professional practices of my own and with so many others, along with other entrepreneurial ventures. And you might be thinking, I'm a medical professional, not a business person. Do I really do this? Or potentially even more dangerously, you might be thinking, I know, I do. But decades of working with healthcare professionals, so often we don't know, we don't do. Can you imagine scaling your practice, feeling it, seeing it, with this impact, integrity, and not a sacrifice of your personal life, and certainly not being limited to microscopic amounts of time each and every day? In fact, my dear Uncle Jimmy, James Victor Bastek, who was one of the top ophthalmological retina surgeons in the country, turned down Harvard, turned down Johns Hopkins, and took his position at the time, the #1 retina program in America. And one thing my uncle taught me is about integrity and capitalism in medicine and healthcare. And my uncle created one of the most incredibly successful practices, one of the great mentors in my life, before a horrific rear-end truck accident took his life almost 30 years ago. And from my heart to yours, what's your ultimate mission, vision, purpose for your medical practice? Is there a gap between where you are and where you ultimately see yourself? I'm sure there's some gap, but is that gap wide enough that's unacceptable for you not to close the gap from where you are to where you want to be? And if that's you, and it's unacceptable, what's your solution? And for most people, the solution is to keep making linear progress, making small changes. And yes, small changes can lead to enormous impacts at times, but they have to be the right changes. And if this is resonating and interesting for you, our work at Unblinded has been about how do we take these concepts into medicine, into professional practices, into surgical practices, and create transformation, acceleration, so you can have the financial abundance, the time freedom, and the impact, the magic you desire as a healthcare professional. And what if you decided not to let untapped potential, not to let that which you don't see, that you don't see, hold you back any longer? If you're looking for freedom, impact, acceleration, not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a profound science that looks like magic to take your practice and, dare I say, even aspects of your life, your philanthropy, to an entirely different level. If this resonates with you, click that link and join us at Unblinded, me, Sean Callagy, and our team at our next event, where you'll understand how to master all of this with your team to take your practice and turn it into what your heart knows and believes is possible, as well as other entrepreneurial, and financial ventures for you. If this resonates, again, click that link and we'll see you at our next event. My name is Sean Callagy. See you soon.